First of all, I want to thank the gentleman for yielding. My colleagues, I rise today in strong support of the Foundations for Evidence-Based Policymaking Act. First, I want to thank the sponsors of the bill. I want to thank Mr. Farenthold. I want to thank Mr. Kilmer. I want to thank Chairman Gowdy. Blake Farenthold and Derek Kilmer were key drivers of this measure, and they made it stronger by incorporating their Open Government Data Act. And Trey Gowdy and his staff, I don't know where he is, he's probably working on his hair. Trey Gowdy and his staff, especially Kathy Rother, spent countless hours working with our team, especially Ted McCann and others, to turn the Commission on Evidence-Based Policies vision into legislation. All the members of this commission did incredible work. I want to especially thank Senator Patty Murray for her willingness to work together on this issue. We may be on different sides of the aisle, but there is one thing that we passionately agree on, and that is what the government does, it should do it well. The taxpayers' money should always be protected, and that is exactly why we came together to write this bipartisan legislation. So, what does this bill actually do? It protects privacy. It improves transparency. It ensures that federal agencies are protecting the data collected by the government. The American people deserve to know, and they deserve to understand exactly what data the government is actually collecting. And they deserve to know that the strictest safeguards are placed on that data. The driving purpose of this legislation is very simple. We are requiring federal agencies to prioritize evidence when they're measuring a program's success. Go figure. Here's what we're talking about. Let's just take poverty, for example. Instead of measuring success based on inputs, instead of measuring success based on how many programs have we created, how much money are we spending, how many people are on those programs, let's measure success based on results. Is it working? Are people getting out of poverty? Are the goals and objectives of these bills and these laws actually being achieved or not? By directing agencies to do this, no longer will "we don't know" be an acceptable answer when asked if a program is actually working. I mean, it's really just kind of crazy, but so much of what government doesn't actually see whether or not it's actually succeeding at doing it. So we've got to get off of this input effort-based system, this 20th century relic, and onto clearly identifiable evidence-based terms, conditions, data, results, outcomes. With this bill, we're asking the federal bureaucracy to step up its game. We're asking ourselves, how can we improve the lives of our fellow citizens by better understanding the programs that we put in place? How can we make sure that the money that is being spent on behalf of the hardworking taxpayers who send the money here in the first place is being spent wisely, efficiently, effectively? We need results, not just effort. This is just good common sense policy, and it's going to mean a real sea change in how we solve problems and how government actually works. With that, I urge passage of this bill, and I thank the sponsors for all their hard work.